the west of the mighty Mississippi. We're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Gio Gonzalez gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
And here's Jose Peraza, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. So far this season, Votto is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Votto is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Sosa is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ballgame. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Settling in now, Edmundo Sosa. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Still no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Carpenter. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Harrison Bader, one of the elite defenders in the game. Burst on the scene in 2018, and he can go get them with the best of them. Elite defender, people. Lock in on him. Top of the order hitter as well.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Paul DeYoung. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Here's Matt Carpenter. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Has a look, now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In his career, Carpenter is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. He's running. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. And he pops it up. And no one will track it down. Carpenter leads off second with nobody out. To third. Suarez comes up with it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Kemp, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Batting it, no left fielder.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ready now, Adolis Garcia. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The pitcher, Gio Gonzalez.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 2 full. St. Louis is out in front, 2-0.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right. Thanks, Heidi.
Barnhart.
Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that'll miss up an in ball 2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there, 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. DeYoung shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 2, Leonis Martin.
Striding in, Leonis Martin, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One out, nobody on. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. The 3-2 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball four.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner on first with one out now. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. First offering on its way. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Peraza. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. To 2-2 now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Martin on second. Castillo is over at first with one away. Strike three called, and now he's one out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In is Joey Votto now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and a side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And now a pitch on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in, Edmundo Sosa, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a swing and a miss. So the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1-0 the count. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit to third, reined in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Cards leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Eugenio Suarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. This is line to left, and the Reds have their first hit of the game.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasiel Puig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
On the season, Puig is exactly a .260 hitter. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball foul down the left side. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Struck him out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box as Dribble Cabrera, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 delivery. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. High and deep to right center. Bader on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Ball 2. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And another foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Matt Carpenter will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time. That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Yadier Molina. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. On the move is Kemp. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. First pitch of the at-bat. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's another 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia moves over. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 2.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Here's Leonis Martin. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping up now, Adolis Garcia, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Number 28.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Standing in now, Gio Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he pops up the bunt attempt. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Edmundo Sosa, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far this season, Sosa is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Count now a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Garcia at second, Martinez at first, one gone. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in once again, Paul Goldschmidt, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Two men are on with two men out. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Peraza will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box, Joey Votto. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's safe.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
That's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
In now is Yasiel Puig, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's one on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Bader makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding in, Paul DeYoung. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without